November messages for the Virgos. Okay, so Virgo, the other live got cut off, so this will be the beginning of your read. All right. You got the Four Swords, the Empress in reverse. The first message for you overall for November is do not ignore your doctor's visits. I could be speaking to both female and male. All right. I could be speaking to someone, the whole, I'm not giving a medical advice. Well, I guess, yeah, I'm not. It's more so like do not ignore any what your body's trying to tell you. All right. This is a very specific message to someone. Some of you guys may have a lineage or long lineage of certain illnesses, we'll put it that way, that should not be ignored. Okay, with the Four Swords and the Empress in reverse, this could be reproductive things. Okay, with the Star, some of you guys could be healing from this. All right, but this would definitely be like make sure you're maintaining your annual visits, if you know what I mean. Hi, love. Thank you for joining. They just got cut off again, so we're on Virgo. All right, yeah, the moon. There could be a bit of medical necessities this month, okay, that should not be ignored. Three of Swords, some of you guys may be getting that news like of someone not feeling well from a family member, but I feel like this is more so for you. All right, take the energy as it resonate. But with Eight of Wands, this could be like a notification on an illness or something like that. I don't want to get too deep into this because yeah. Four of Swords, some of you guys need to rest. Seven of Wands, your body is definitely going to tell you. All right, so don't ignore that. Empress in reverse. Hey, Miss V. Yes. Hey, Lashana. Sorry, guys. The Hermit. Yeah, there's something not to ignore. All right, Virgo. This is something not to ignore medically. I'm gonna be quite honest. The Moon, the Three of Wands. Don't wait. All right. Three of Swords. Do not wait. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Wands. I'm not trying to scare anybody. It's just make sure you're maintaining you're investing yourself. Whether it's medical or mental, make sure you're investing yourself. If you've been working way too hard, you need to rest. All right. Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Thank you so much, Enigmatic. I appreciate you. The World's in reverse. There is something so specific here. Again, some of you guys may have like family illnesses that run in your bloodline, okay, that you should not ignore, especially for those that, for us women that we need to get like mammograms and so on and so forth. Don't put that off, please. Empress in reverse and the Hermit. Don't neglect yourselves. Ace of Swords. Something is definitely going to call your attention. The Moon and the Three of Wands. Death. Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles in reverse. There's things that could definitely be, avoidable, if that's a word. All right. Some of you guys may need to travel maybe to a family member because they're not feeling well. Three of Swords and a Four of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and a Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. This could have to do, I don't know. I could be speaking to a feminine. All right. Some of you guys, this has to do with your grandmother or your mom. I'm not definitely not wishing that on anyone. Okay. God forbid. Heavy feminine energy. Sisters, cousins. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Chariot. Some of you guys may be traveling to see family this month because they're not doing well. I got a headache all of a sudden. Yes, and I'm gonna take my cross out just for you. Hold on, guys, so I don't get distracted from the people that just want to be here and comment, but they don't like tarot. All right. Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups. There's some unresolved business. Now, let's get out of that ugly energy. Let's get out of that ugly energy. I do want to say there's another message here. Ace of Swords, Hermit. There is someone here that's going to reappear. There could be people from your past that will reappear that may try to sneak back into your energy that I feel like you have already blocked out. With the Empress in reverse, I feel like you have already um Removed your energy, removed your energy from this person. Five of Wands, there could be someone very specific that you had a very big falling out with. All right, now it may not be a love situation. This could be, again, a family member, a mother figure, a friend, with the Five of Wands and a Ten of Swords, where there was a very, very big conflict, whatever this is, an argument. And with the World in reverse, there's still something that hasn't been closed out properly. Now, I'm not saying for anyone to, it's your decision on whether or not you want to re-entertain this or you want to allow them back into your space. But I feel like there's an opportunity that you can close out a cycle respectfully, if you know what I mean. All right. I feel like there's an opportunity here to make amends with someone. There's definitely. I'm back on. Sorry. I'm back on. Sorry. Okay. I hope you guys can hear me. Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I feel like there's someone that you could have had, again, a big argument with. Okay. Someone that you removed your energy from. Empress in reverse, Ace of Swords, the Hermit. Someone that you haven't maybe heard of in a very long time, but you had a very bad ending with this person. All right. That could be watching you and they're just waiting to try to sneak back into your energy. They're waiting, they feel like, for the right time to come back in. They've been very maybe quiet, or Five of Pentacles, very insecure in how to communicate to you. All right. I feel like this is definitely, I don't know why there's a heavy spying here. There's definitely, this person could even be asking like friends, family members about you. All right. They could be watching your social media, watching some kind of like glow up that you're going through. I feel like this person is definitely going to be reappearing this month. Okay. Ace of Wands. This is, they want some kind of new energy with you. All right. Tell me more about the situation. The Strength, the Ace of Cups, and the Star. The Nine of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. What is the Ace of Cups and the Star? The King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Whoever this person is, though, you feel like they're sabotaging energy to you. Whether this is love or whether this is family or friends. You feel like this is someone that you feel like you can't take them on your journey anymore. You feel like you've left them behind, definitely for like the right reasons. All right. I feel like you feel very much justified as to why you don't want someone in your energy. And some of you guys, this could be someone that you literally moved away from. Okay. Because you feel with the Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, like it was just time to kind of do you. I don't know why you feel like they're sabotaging, but you feel that they're sabotaging. They shouldn't be in your energy. They removes you from your peace, or something that you're trying to like, they're not in alignment with you pretty much. All right. So I feel like you're gonna have the opportunity this month to make something right, or to close out a situation, because with the World in reverse, there's someone here that you have unfinished business with. Thank you so much for the gift, my love. I'm not going to look at the chat too much, because as you see, it's been cutting off. So I'm going to try to go through these pretty quickly so everybody get their messages. Okay, let's see. For the Virgos, what else for the month of November? I'm sorry, guys. I love to chat it up with you guys and say hi to everyone, but I don't know what's going on. It's the YouTube is doing its thing again. For the Virgos, hey Natasha, thank you, my love. I know, but for the Virgos, what else for this month, November 2025? Mental conflict, believe and succeed, balance, and healing begins. Yeah, power. Stand your ground, win or lose, and love. Okay, let's see what this is about. Discontent and boredom. Nurtures the same energy, detach, and manifest. I will tell you this, Virgo, if you can gain a different perspective on a situation, or different perception on a situation, again, for instance, somebody caused you harm, somebody caused you some kind of trauma. Okay, whoever this we're speaking about, this could be love, a parent, whoever. If you could just shift your focus to sometimes understand that obviously not everyone is like us. That's number one. Number two, to understand if this is, I'm going to give you an example. If this is a situation with a parent, right? To kind of understand that maybe they're trying to do the best that they could with what they were given. I feel like you don't have to allow someone to come back into your life, but maybe just to have that conversation and to leave things in a very copacetic dynamic is going to do so much for you more than so for them. You're not doing this for them, you're doing this for you. Because I feel like with manifest love and healing begins, there is someone here from your past that you have unfinished business with, and it's causing some kind of energetic blockage for you. All right. Again, regardless of whoever this is, maybe just having the situation, shifting your perception. We will never fully understand why people do things because we're not them, but to actually maybe just have the conversation or just kind of hear them out will probably it just like opens up portals for you if that makes sense. All right. Tell me more about this. Deception and envy, love abounds and rebuilds. Yeah, again, there's someone that's coming back. Some of you guys may automatically feel like this is someone your body tells you, like, I get nervous when this person is around me. I don't feel myself. I feel like I lose money. I'm in a whole different like energy when this person is around. I completely understand and I completely resonate. It's just that there's something here about I don't know if this is holding a grudge or not setting the not setting something right with someone that's actually blocking you from some kind of blessing. So this is the month where maybe that opportunity comes up and the divine is like, teach. Teach this person. You could definitely explain to them and tell them how you feel. All right. But it's almost like, but you're kind of above this at this point to hold a grudge. You're kind of above this at this point to not be able to just understand that not everyone is like you. Not everyone is on your frequency. You know what I mean? And again, we go back to that, let's just say daughter and mother situation. It's the first thing that comes to mind. Maybe your mom tried to do the best that she could. Why don't we look at, how, instead of pointing the fingers, always or judging someone, right? Because we're like, well, I wouldn't do something like that. But we should also see there's something about here on how they were raised, or see something about like their background, where they come from. Is that making any sense? Helpless and hopeless and blossom. Yeah. See, not everybody blossoms. You know what I mean? Not everybody ascends. Not everybody know how to become better. Not everyone is like awoke. That's what I want to say. I hope that made sense. I feel like whoever this message is for specifically, you're gonna understand. You're gonna get it. Um, but I don't know why I'm feeling like I'm speaking that this is like healing maybe in a family dynamic. Okay. Let's go on to your finances and career, Virgos. Thank you so much. I feel like because I feel so rushed and pressed, I can't get the messages out as I want to because I'm not taking my time. Career and finances for the Virgos this month. Career and finances for the Virgos this month. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil and the Temperance. Two of Wands. And the Star. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands, the Devil, Page of Pentacles, the Temperance, Five of Cups, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Star, the Chariot. This is very specific, Nine of Wands. Some of you guys are trying to climb the corporate ladder. Some of you guys are maybe going to be disappointed because the opportunities didn't go as you wanted to. Maybe you didn't get the job. With the Temperance and the Five of Cups, don't be sad, cupcake, because this was protection. Some of you guys were about to enter a level of toxicity that maybe you've never experienced before. And these are things that obviously you're not going to know until you're in there and the divine is protecting you from it. What's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? The Death. Yeah. Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys, again, this could be a promotion that you're waiting for. If you don't get it, something better is going to be aligned for you. Something is in alignment with you. This wasn't, whatever that is. Devil in the Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups. There could have been a lot of gossip. There could have a lot of maybe coworkers or bosses that you weren't going to get along with. All right. The Justice. This was definitely for your own good. Page of Swords. What's the Five of Cups? Yeah, Two of Swords. All right. Some of you guys may feel a bit blocked this month, but I feel like by the end of the month with the Star, the Judgment, and the Chariot, King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be an understanding why something didn't move forward. All right, that was very specific. What is finances looking like? The Six of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the World. Some of you guys may be big on travel. All right. And maybe this month is not for that financially. Some of you guys may be a bit of Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Moon. You could be sabotaging your own finances. I feel like this is self-imposed, Taurus, because I mean, sorry, Virgo, because there's a lot of elevation here. I don't feel like I'm speaking to somebody broke. I feel like I'm speaking to someone here that does like retail therapy. All right. Today I'm feeling bad, so let me go ahead and get that bag. And then you look back and you're like, all right, yeah, I effed up. All right. This is not the time to do any kind of reckless spending. Queen of Cups, the Emperor. Yeah, there's something about you taking control over your finances this month. Especially those of you that want to buy a house. All right. Especially those of you that you have like some kind of goal in mind. Obviously, it's not the time to take from that savings to buy a bag because you feel down. You know what I mean? It's just not. All right. And again, if this is something you love to travel, maybe this month, obviously, if you know that you're going to spend, more than 50% of your savings is not the month to do so. I'm not getting broke energy at all. I'm just getting a little bit of like things that don't make sense. And it feels like it's coming from you. Nine of Wands. Yeah. The Strength, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups. So this month may just be a month to kind of relax. Don't do anything too impulsive. Just bought a new house. Wow. Oh, congratulations. Beautiful. Okay, so if you bought a new house, obviously money, may hit a little dip there because that's a big expense, right? A big down payment. So it wouldn't be the month to go on and get, I don't know, a $5,000 bag. Playing it safe. Yes. She's like guilty. We're all guilty of that, girl. All of us. And I don't even go to the mall anymore because I'm like, for what? All right, for what? I gotta go. I cannot be going to the mall because then I'm gonna end up sad. All right. Anything else for finances for the Virgos this month? Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Four of Swords, and the King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. Yes, the Lovers. You're gonna have to prioritize. Is it the goal or the pretty new shiny thing? Is it the home and the car that we need, or the goal that we've had for a while, or those nice red bottoms? Priorities. All right. So it's definitely going to have to be like goals/necessities versus luxury. All right. Career and finance. Anything else for the Virgos this month? Career and finance. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay. Career and finance for the Virgos this month. Success and outside forces, new life. Okay. Real passion. And then you got gifts, flashback, outside forces, expression, new life, roll the dice, money matters, and brilliance. Funny that you got under real passion. You got money matters. All right, let's see what this is about. Looking, beginning, luck, relationships. Flexibility. Again, I feel like this is a month for you to reflect on your relationship with your finances, Virgo. Your relationship with your finances, believe it or not. Now, because I don't feel like I got that in the tarot spread. For some of you, you need to analyze the relationships around you and your finances. Instance, when you go out with your friends, are you always the one? And I feel like I get this for you guys all the time, but are you always the one paying front in the bill? Are you always the one with your hand in your pocket? Something like that. All right. But there, yeah, drama at the bottom of the deck, perspective. Yeah. I feel like whatever this financial issue you may be having this month, it feels self-imposed. All right. So for some of you, this may not be friends. This could be a lover. Is someone leeching on you? Okay. Or are these friends and family members leeching on you? Are they what are they doing to your finances? Okay. That could be a thing here too. But there will be a moment of enlightenment. And the minute that you realize that, obviously, is the minute that financially things go in a positive direction. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's look at love. Love for the Virgos this month. Love for the Virgos this month. Overall energy and love for the Virgos. The world. The King of Cups. The Two of Wands. And the Two of Swords. And the Six of Wands. Okay. The Strength, Leo energy. I have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio so far. The Six of Swords, the Page of Wands. Oh, the Page of Pentacles, and the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Five of Pentacles. So I feel like Virgo, some of you guys may be dating. All right, there's someone here you're leaving out in the cold. It feels very fresh. It doesn't feel like, what is this? What is this? Five of Pentacles, Strength in the world, Ten of Cups. What's that? The King of Pentacles. Okay, some of you guys may be moving to one relationship to the other. Some of you guys, this could be from a commitment. All right. Some of you guys may end up divorcing somebody with the Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to have an option there. Now, I'm not going to make it very specific. I am going to tell you, I see many energies, and it's giving me that you're going to be leaving someone out in the cold. You're closing out a cycle, and you're moving on to someone else here. King of Cups. Yeah, Four of Cups. You may not see this coming. Someone gets on your nerve, I feel like, Virgo. Seven of Wands. Yeah. Justice. And you are turning cold towards them. All right. You could feel like someone has just been keeping you stagnant. This could be someone that's very selfish and doesn't want you to move on in dates specifically. Tell me about this person. The Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and the Queen of Wands. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. This is someone that you feel like is like a tug of war. You constantly need to maybe initiate conversation. This is someone that it's always you approaching someone, always you starting someone, always you. And it's like, no, this shit has gotten way too heavy. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Eight of Wands. You could be starting to talk. It feels like you're going to be talking to somebody pretty soon, though. All right, this could be a new beginning, Aquarius energy, Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, and you're avoiding someone else. But again, I'm speaking to a Virgo that has options. This is someone that you're moving away from and you're starting something new with someone else. All right, here with the Seven of Cups, you have options, but you're like moving away, you're avoiding someone else. Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, yeah, and the Judgment. Knight of Wands, you feel like someone could be very immature, all about themselves. Empress, Five of Cups, somebody's disappointing to you. But I see someone else, or I don't know if this other person is new. I see other options that you're moving towards. It's just like with the Strength, you're finally gathering the strength to like close out a cycle and leave someone alone, or you feel like you need to be left alone from this situation. What's the page of the Ace of Pentacles here? The Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. You got a soulmate coming in. The King and the Queen of Cups. Heavy water sign. Doesn't have to be. I have Libra here as well. Heavy Pisces. Five of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Fool. Whoever this person is, though, you're not going to be very sad for leaving the other situation for too long. You feel like this person is like a fresh, I always forget that term, breath of fresh air, sorry. They're shifting your perception on someone else. I know this sounds pretty effed up, but they're like a distraction, and you end up really liking whoever this person is. The Lovers, yeah, the Magician and the Ace of Swords. This could definitely be someone that you've been manifesting. So you got love here. It almost feels like you're not going to be stuck on someone anymore. Anything else for the Virgos as far as love? Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. You're entertaining somebody. Judge, Justice. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Ooh, the Two of Cups. The Star, Aquarius energy, wow, and the King of Cups, King and the Queen of Cups twice from different tarot decks. Heavy water sign, heavy soulmate is coming in. This feels very flirty. This is a breakthrough. This is definitely someone in alignment with you. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups. You know, you may be like, you may consider yourself weird or silly, and this person loves that about you, and they're that as well. This what this feels like. It feels very easygoing. All right, it feels balanced. King of Pentacles, this person seems very stable. They match your energy to the T, Virgo. You like this person. You may fall head over heels for whoever this is. Emperor, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. And then you got someone else in the back end stressed the fuck out about you. Yeah, Five of Wands, King of Wands. They're jealous. Now they want conflict. Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and the Fool because you've moved on or you're moving on to someone else. Even if you don't tell them or, you know, you may not make this public, they feel it energetically. Something is off about you this month. It's like you're not hitting them up anymore. You're not doing what you used to do anymore. You're cold and they feel it. Last messages for the Virgos this month. Soulmate. Told you. Realignment. I don't even want to pull any more messages. I told you. Patience in reverse. I don't ever take these reversals, but I feel like that's how it should be. You lost patience. You're not, it's like, you don't have the patience anymore. Resolving issues. I feel like that's what you don't want to do anymore. New opportunity. Bingo. You're moving on to a soulmate, okay? And you're not resolving shit with anybody else. It's like that shit is done. Some of you guys may have a heavy Taurus placement. Now, some of you guys may have a lot of Earth placements in your chart. Virgo, I love this for you. Have a wonderful November. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Hold on, let me just tell my kids something. For those of you that could lip read, I'm sure you knew exactly what I just said. You're welcome. You're welcome, my love. Keep us posted. All right. Let me timestamp this. All right, Capricorn. I'm good. How are you? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Overall energy for the Capricorn for the month of November. Overall general energy. Oh, okay. The Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Pentacles and the World. Page of Swords. And the Five of Wands. I don't know why the first message I got for you guys was like cyberbully, okay, or a conflict online. Anyways, Wheel of Fortune. Why did I get that? That's weird. Justice and the Five of Swords. What's the Six of Pentacles? Nine of Wands. The World, the Emperor, Aries energy, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Six of Cups, Four of Swords, Two of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Magician. Why? The Star, the Five of Cups, and the Lovers. You know, Capricorn, some of you guys may have someone very like specific that may reach out to you and they want, it's weird how they're coming off. This is someone that wants to resolve an issue with you, but they're coming in with conflict. So this would be someone that don't know how to apologize or communicate. Ace of Cups, this could be love, someone that you've been holding back from, someone that you have blocked, but they're coming now. Knight of Wands. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have Gemini, heavy Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Libra. Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Someone wants you to have some kind of different perception or perspective about the situation, but they're creating some kind of drama. It's like this is someone that don't know how to apologize. So instead of coming like with a sincere apology, like I don't know how to explain this energy. They're creating some kind of drama, but they truly want to heal something with you. How immature does that sound? The Eight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords, Queen of Swords. When this communication comes in, this kind of it just like solidifies the way you feel about this person. I mean, the way this person is coming off, they're coming off immature. And if they bring that same energy, you're going to be like, well, you haven't changed. Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Tower. I feel like somebody doesn't like they can't resist being in silence or no contact and they're like finally communicating, but the way they're going about it is wrong, obviously. For some of you, they don't want you to move on to another option. Page of Cups, the Hermit, and the Six of Wands. This person is very prideful or very egotistical. Communication and comprehension are so important. Yeah, that was specific. Okay. What else for the Capricorns? Like, who the hell is this? Yes, and jealous? Wow. What else for the Capricorns? What else for the Capricorns for this month? Teach and seek. Disruption. Fulfillment of wishes and love. Okay. Teach. Simply love. Seek. Spread your wings. Yeah, some of you guys may be dating. Some of you guys are like, I'm ready to, be out there. Disruption and patience. You see though, control. Oh, okay, and nurture. This is very specific. For some of you, I feel like this is the same person that's gonna cause some kind of disruption. And I feel like open up. This person wants to open up to you, but it's almost like they're disrupting your peace when they come through. They want some kind of clarity with you. Divine is like, have some kind of patience because with Shadow, this is someone that doesn't know much any better. Okay, this is someone that could be very much like full of limiting beliefs, or there's some kind of like someone that hasn't really put in the work, and you're above this transformation. Yeah, and love abounds. You have new love here. All right, coming together, shadow and universe. Some of you guys is the same energy. Who did I get this for? Virgos. Somebody could be trying coming back in, and I feel like because you're in a whole different vibration, okay, or you've learned your lesson, or you've it's like you know better. Maybe you just this is the opportunity to close out a cycle. This could be someone that triggers you, and maybe you're gonna see something within this opportunity that you're gonna be like, you know what? Now I realize why this is happening. I realize why this person needs to communicate because they get me out of character, and I need to see, oh, I need to realize that I'm the one that have the power to not allow someone to trigger me. Does that make sense? Because you got confront twice. So you got shadow twice. Sorry. So you got confront or shadow twice, and it's given me on your end and on their end. Okay. For some of you, I'm not, I mean, this could be a twin flame situation. For others of you, this could just be someone here that triggers you. This is someone that you, I feel, have learned a lesson from. I mean, it could be both, but there's something with you vibing in a higher vibration. Like you know better. You know better to not allow someone to freaking trigger you. You know better to not allow someone to come back around and create drama. It's like I don't know. It's like the divine is testing you to see if you have really resolved some kind of like I don't know, some kind of wound or something with this person. You know, it's almost like that saying there's a very fine line between love and hate. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, if you don't care about this person or if you're not emotionally attached anymore, then it shouldn't bother you, right? Or something like that. But I feel like there's an opportunity to close out something, move and reach out. There's an opportunity here to make something kind of like settle the score, not settle the score, but kind of like clear the path for you. And this may be in a form of a conversation. Move and reach out. Hope, emotional withdrawal, and take the lead. I feel like the divine wants you to take the lead in this situation. I don't know. Some of you guys are putting something in the back burner, or you're not. It's like I don't know. This is very specific. You allow somebody to trigger you, but this person coming back in is just to kind of reinforce some kind of shadow side that you need to do. I hope that makes sense. It's the same energy for the Virgos. Again, some of you guys may be dealing with a Virgo or you have a very strong Virgo placement. I feel like that was the same energy. Career and finances for the Capricorns. Career and finances for the Capricorns this month. Career and finances for the Capricorns this month. High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. The Seven of Swords. And the Four of Cups. You can't ignore something, Capricorn. And the Nine of Pentacles, Hangman, Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. I see opportunities here. Finances look, let's see, the World and the King of Cups, interesting. Nine of Wands, Magician, what? Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I see a lot of stability for you, but there's another energy here that's manipulating your finances. This could be a family or friend. How is this related to the Capricorns? I don't understand. The Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Judgment. This could be attached to your love situation, Capricorn. I'm going to be quite honest. If you feel like, you know, you've been in a place where money hasn't grown or things are just kind of like stalemate, they're kind of like, you know, at a plateau, this could be attached to other people. Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands. What's the Six of Cups? The Two of Cups. This could be attached to love. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's this is literally you helping someone that doesn't deserve to be helped, or somebody that has betrayed you, or someone here that keeps coming back into your energy to, I don't know if they're leeching off of your energy or off of your finances. But this is something that you can't ignore anymore. I feel like with the high priestess, Ace of Pentacles, it's like you, I don't know, this is very specific. You know that there's someone that keeps you from like some kind of blessing or some kind of opportunity. Three of Cups. This could be family. This could be friends. I feel like I'm getting the whole same message for the for the Virgos, and I know this is Capricorn, but it's the same energy. For some of you, again, this is connected to a relationship or to friends. Tell me about career and finances for the Capricorns this month. Magician, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Strength, the Death, the Two of Cups, same energy, Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. There is a High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, and a Seven of Cups. It's like your energy is attached, your finances is attached to a lesson here that needs to be learned. All right, within a relationship. It's like for some of you, you feel like there's a disappointment around your manifestation. God is not, listening to me. The universe is not listening to my manifestation, but there's something that you're going against or that you're ignoring. What's the Five of Pentacles here? The Two of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Hangman. What's this King of Wands? The Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. It doesn't feel like financial codependency. This feels like maybe just being attached to the wrong relationship, the wrong people. And this is somehow blocking a blessing that wants to come in. So what's finances looking like? The Temperance, the Nine of Cups, and the Page of Wands. It's like there's a delay to where you need to be. I don't feel like Two of Pentacles. I don't know. Some of you guys may feel like you're paycheck to paycheck. But there's something that you're ignoring that you're not releasing that's attached to other people or another person. The church. Interesting. Tell me about the Capricorn's career and finance this month. The Seven of Cups is the same thing. The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. There's something you need to move away from. Nine of Wands. It's almost like doing the same thing over and over and obviously you're not going to be getting a different result. There's something that needs to change. Page of Swords. Seven of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Some of you guys may just need to literally move on to a new opportunity or try to find success elsewhere. There's something stagnant here. So some of you guys, I mean, I'm going to try to put this as like black and white as could be. Obviously, if you're in a job here that you feel like there's no forward movement, there's no room for growth, or somebody's clipping your wings, it's like you need to take action towards the Ace of Cups, a new opportunity. Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. But again, what's the Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Wands? Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Some of you guys could be single parents too. You may feel a little defeated this month. Three of Pentacles to try to like provide. I know there's a lot of changes in, government. I don't know. Some of you guys may work for the government or may get some assistance that way. But there is some kind of like feeling restricted. The Hermit and the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. What's the Page of Swords and the Hermit? Three of Wands. There is like a moment here of clarity though that you get, and you start realizing the financial restriction and what you could do differently to get some kind of elevation. You have four sons. Okay. Something like that. Ever since I started going there, my life changed to the worse. So why don't you stop going? That's not okay. So I feel like what's the Knight of Swords? Ten of Cups. The Sun, it gets better though. Because again, you get a moment of clarity. Again, these are general readings, so it's like it's hard to kind of pinpoint as far as what exactly this is. But the overall energy is to keep doing something over and over, expecting a different result. A dead end job that you know there's no room for growth. Okay. It's like, okay, let's start applying elsewhere. See if I can get more money. All right. So you may feel like, there's a job that, it's clipping your wings. Yeah, the devil. It's like a something about it's like being stuck in a karmic cycle. All right. For some of you, this could just be restriction because you feel like you need to, take from Peter to pay Paul. Some of you guys could be single parents. There's children here involved. But I feel like there's a moment where with the Page of Swords and the Hermit, it's like doing your research, applying to that job, looking for other ways to like kind of gain a better like independence happens. Like there's a moment of clarity, there's a moment of illumination this month. And it actually turns out really well, whatever that means for you. What's the devil? The Ten of Wands, yeah, the King of Wands and the Four of Swords. Some of you guys may just feel very tired. A lot of work and little pay. Hi, A. Hey, love. All right. What else for the Capricorns this month in finances and career? In the flow and wisdom. Success unfolding and wealth. Okay, in the flow. Adventure, limitations, cutting ties. Same thing, flashback and courage. See, there's something here that you're gonna really real magic. Honest work. Okay, so there again, there could be different factors. Okay, go back to the last spread and this will make sense. For some of you, this could be the people around you. All right, sabotaging. With magic, we're not going to say that it's literal magic. For others of you, maybe that. Maybe you have magic that's stagnating your finances, or some people, somebody that wants to stagnate your finances. I'm not going to really put that too much out there. It's for that to be manifested. For others of you, this could just be people around you that are sabotaging. For others of you, this is just a honest work, which means more so this the job that you may have or something that you're stepping in is not glamorous, is just kind of paying the bills, and now it's time to kind of shift your focus. Let's do more. What else is out there? Okay, some of you guys need to cut ties with whatever this is. All right, I'm not recommending anyone to leave their job and not have something else lined up. Obviously it's to have something else lined up, but once you gain that courage, you get the wealth here. So there's something here that's unfolding with flashback. There's something here about maybe the people, energies around you. There's a moment of clarity that you'll get in order for your financial situation to become better. All right, love. Love for the Capricorn. Overall love energy. Capricorns this month. Overall love energy for the Capricorns this month. King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Six of Swords, the Fool, Aquarius energy, and the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, Ace of Pentacles, okay, the Devil, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Cups. You know, again, some of you guys may feel like you don't have much opportunity to date. Maybe you have a lot of demands, you know, children, don't have a babysitter, something like that. I feel like there's a very big question mark around your love. Three of Swords, the Devil, and the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Again, you've been getting the same energy even in your career. There's a bit of a blockage here when it comes to love, but the blockage I feel comes from you, Capricorn, in your mindset. Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Devil. So, some of you guys could have dealt with someone very toxic. Some of you guys could have dealt with someone here, maybe you just had a very traumatic, you know, past or something like that. And I feel like I do want to say though, there is an energy to move past this. And I do see the Fool, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. There's someone here that comes in the world. Okay, Three of Cups. Some of you guys could meet this person at like a family event, through a friend of a friend, a social event, something like that. And I feel like you hit it off really well. But I feel like with the Ace of Swords, this comes in though once you start realizing why you've been holding back from people, or, you know, there's something here about you holding yourself back. Kind of like the fear of falling or the fear of love or something like that. There's something with the Three of Swords, the Devil, and the Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Some of you guys could have been like been cheated on. It's like, okay, I'm not ready to be out there. Or if I am ready, I'm still like one foot in, one foot out. Six of Swords, Three of Wands, and yeah, there's a bit of a cold energy here. There's a bit of like detachment, or maybe feeling like, you know, I rather not attach myself to anything because that's kind of playing it safe. What's this new beginning? The Ten of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. Hierophant, Two of Pentacles. What's this? Hangman. What's this? You have a soulmate here, King and a Queen of Cups. But this is definitely this is I got this for another sign. I don't remember what sign it was. Okay. If I can think about it, I'm gonna tell you to watch it because it's giving me the same energy. Some of you guys may need to give people a little bit of like the benefit of the doubt. I feel like it's almost like you want someone to show you, okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's almost like if they don't put in the effort from like the high, I don't want to entertain it. You could be like judging people too quickly too. Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands. From the minute that they say hi, the minute that they open their mouth, they're like, no, this is not. This person doesn't want commitment. Okay, I feel like there's someone here. There's people here. There, you do have energies here that are coming in this month, and they're interested in you. But there's a very big guarded energy from you, and it's like, well, if you don't meet them halfway, how are they going to know that you're interested? That's what this is giving me. You know, give people the time to show you, to be able to show you, right? It's like give them a little bit of like give them a little bit of like leeway to show you what they're about. I'm getting a Capricorn that's a bit very and that's if you want love, obviously, but they're very much, let me play it safe. But then it kind of rubs the other person the wrong way. And it's like, okay, maybe this person isn't interested in me. So it's like, well, you need to show interest in order for that person to also feel comfortable in showing you interest. Hey, Tina. Thank you, love. All right. Anything else for the Capricorns in love? Justice. The Magician. So you got Libra, Gemini energy. The Emperor. Okay, Aries energy. Two of Swords. I got it for the Aquariuses, actually. Some of you guys may have a strong Aquarius placement. Venus, maybe, or seventh house. Ten of Swords, Hermit, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the World, and the Nine of Swords, Justice and the Hermit, Ace of Wands. What's the Magician and the Three of Cups? Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords in the World, Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords, and a Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Why? The Temperance, the Strength, and the Wheel of Fortunes. I don't know who I'm speaking to. The Tower, King of Swords. Some of you guys definitely have new love here. And this is definitely something that you've manifested. Ace of Wands, Hermit, and the Justice. You have karmic justice here. King of Cups. A soulmate energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely someone that's in alignment with you. Four of Wands. You have a commitment here if you want it. Two of Swords, but again, there's a bit of a blockage to your heart chakra. Okay, with the High Priest, there's something that you can't see, and again, for some of you, it's your past blinding you. Some of you guys are still stuck on a situation, not on a person, on a situation that went terribly wrong. I see it here. Some of you guys, you invested in someone for many years. Okay, tennis 7, 10, 15 years. So there is that energy still kind of lingering. I get it. Temperance, Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune is like the divine is like, okay, when you're ready, your person is here. But there is a need for change on your end. Four of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Judgment. I feel like, again, some of you guys, maybe what you're going to face this month is the fact that you start looking at yourself and realize that maybe you're the one causing the blockage. Or maybe it's just a simple fact that you're just not ready, and that's fine. So I'm about the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like whoever this is, it's like they're going to try, but they're going to do so much, especially if it's new. Somebody's not, I mean, I personally wouldn't force somebody into a situation. It's like, okay, well, obviously you're not ready. If I'm coming from a place where I'm ready to date with intention and you're giving me so much resistance, I mean, that kind of sets the tone, right? That's first impression. I've been in a relationship with my partner now almost 11 years. Okay. Some of you guys, this could be resistance in a relationship, but I'm not really getting that. I'm getting more so there is new love here. For those of you, this feels like a single spread, but there's an energy where, I don't know, some of you guys could be a little bit of, there's a blockage here to your heart chakra. The Tower, the King of Swords, the Two of Wands. Some of you guys are still looking back at a past situation. Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Sun. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know, King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Fool. The Lovers. Okay, some of you guys may still feel some kind of abandonment from that situation. All right. Last messages for the Capricorn. For November. Wisdom. Recognition. Overcoming obstacles. There could be some of you guys may seek like therapy, or like yeah, like a therapist or something to overcome obstacles. Confession. Yeah. Evaluation. Yeah, some of you guys may be seeking therapy. Or maybe you're just coming to a realization that you still need to heal, and have, there's something here about work being done, okay, from something very maybe traumatizing, a love situation from your past. All right, leap of faith, expansion, lovers, abundance, and happiness. I feel like, yeah, some of you guys may be realizing that, something is not happy within you. And I'm getting a very strong sense of it. You're actually going to be speaking about it, open to change. I like this. I really do. Leap of faith. Denial. Yeah. You see, something is like blocking you literally from taking that leap of faith. All right. And you can be seeking, like advice. You could be seeking, I don't know why I'm getting therapy. Therapy doesn't necessarily, I mean, hopefully it's with someone professional. Um, because yeah, see, open to change and past life connection. Fear. Oh my God. Look at what I just said. Fear, past life connection, and open to change. So there are things from your past that's still blocking you from moving forward. All right. And that's okay. I feel like what you're going to be doing is embracing that this month and actually realizing, okay, it's time for the help, right? It's time for me to overcome this. Decisions and retreat. Yeah. Patience. Ask your angels. Some of you guys may be resorting to your faith. Okay. Prayer, meditation. Others of you may be seeking help, therapy. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Enigmatic, thank you so much for holding me down, my love. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to keep your karma balanced. For the other signs, I did put the manifestation tools in the timestamp. So I'm going to be doing that in a few minutes. You're welcome. Hopefully, I'll be back on later on. If not, I'll definitely see you guys for questions tomorrow at 5:45 Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to send those out, thank you so much, PJ. I appreciate you. Thank you, Geraldine. Thank you, everyone, for being here.